Are we all the same characters?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Yawhg will be here in 6 weeks, and no one expects it. Not a one of us. We just keep on living our lives week by week, unaware. Cameron, it's your turn.
I want to get drunk. Go to the bar.
The tavern. Let's
Same
go
thing.
Drink. You spend the entire week getting wasted. You gain 2 charm, 1 physique. One day, a fortune teller sets up at one of the tavern tables. She offers to read anyone's fortune for a small sum. Would you like to say yes or no?
I guess. I will.
You don't have any money, though. Would you still like to?
Go ahead.
You don't have enough money to pay. Upon realizing this, she shoos you away from her table. Oh well, she's probably a hack anyway, you think to yourself. You gain 1 mind.
Eh.
Alright, Cumber, it's your turn.
Fight crime.
Vampire incoming.
He wants to do vampire.
I think it takes 2 times for the vampire.
You spend the week outsmarting and beating up criminals. You gain 1 mind, 1 physique, and 1 finesse. One night, a man walks up to you. Excuse me, sir, feeling a little lonely tonight? He asks. For only a small amount of coin, I can make you feel good all night. Would you like to say yes or no?
No,
Why do you say no?
I don't have money.
He says, "You're a loss." Okay, James, it's your turn.
Alchemy tower.
What would you like to do?
Brew potions.
Alright.
I want to know how to lose my mind again. Or at least some other game.
You spend the week experimenting with different potion brews. You gain 2 magic and 1 mind. One day, you hear one alchemist shout, "Eureka!" When you look over to see what he's done, you spot a small, previously dead ferret come to life. I figure out the antidote to death, the alchemist exclaims. The undead ferret lets out a horrific noise and lumbers around slowly. Would you like to destroy the abomination or praise the alchemist's accomplishment?
Praise the alchemist's accomplishment.
That's amazing, you say, slightly discomforted by the ferret's presence. You didn't hurt the alchemist's feelings. You gain 1 charm. Alright,
Nice.
I'm gonna go to the gardens to landscape. I spend the week maintaining the plants in the royal garden. I gain 1 finesse, 1 physique, and earn myself 1 wealth. One day, I come across an elderly man snoozing on the grass. "You there, young person." He waves me over. I'm having an awful time trying to nap in the bright sun. Do you mind giving me some shade? I'll say yes. Ages seem to pass as I stand in the hot sun, the wizened old man sleeping peacefully in my shadow. The sun is sweltering, and after some hours, I begin to feel faint. Gradually, everything grows dark. When I awaken, it is evening in the garden, and an ancient, gnarled tree stands where the old man was sleeping. For witnessing the miraculous event, I gain 1 magic. They say the last time it came, the Yawhg devoured houses whole, stole lives, tore families and family members apart. That was so very long ago. Alright, Cameron, it's your turn.
I want to drink some more.
Alright. You spend the week at the entire week getting wasted. You gain 2 charm and 1 finesse. Or physique. One day, a bard pulls out his lute on the bar and starts playing a tune. Unfortunately, his singing is horrible and is ruining the tavern's atmosphere. You decide to do something about it. Would you like to convince him to leave or challenge him to a lute duel?
I'll do the second one. I'll challenge him, even though I'm gonna fail miserably.
You borrow the bar owner's lute and challenge the bard to a musical duel. You only just start playing the lute when you realize that you're even worse than the bard. The bard easily outplays you and motions you to lay down your lute. You can tell there are a couple people snickering at you right now. Embarrassing. You lose 1 charm.
Well,
No.
Alright, Cameron, it's your turn.
arena.
Would you like to compete in fight or bet on a fight?
Compete.
You spend the week fighting brutes in the arena. You gain 2 physique and 1 finesse. One day, while wandering the halls, one of the arena fighters approaches you. "Excuse me, sir, I need a sparring partner," he says. "Are you down for a fight or two? Would you like to accept or refer to him as a burly guy next to him?"
I will join him.
"Let's do this," he screams. He takes a swing at your head. You get punched square in the face. The next thing you know, you're in the arena's infirmary. It appears the punch gave you headache and nereverenas. Symptoms include having a mild headache forever. You lose 1 mind.
Damn.
Alright, James.
Let's go to the forest.
Would you like to chop some wood or hunt?
Hunt.
You
Just
spend
watch
the
her
week
get them.
hunting defenseless critters. You gain 2 finesse and sell the pets for 1 weld. One night, through the trees, you spot a group of cloaked figures all standing in a circle. They're chanting in unison. "O mighty lord of the night, master of the beasts, bringer of pain and derision." You accidentally step on a twig, producing a loud cracking noise. They immediately stop chanting and look over in your direction. Would you like to take them on or run for it?
Run for it.
You weave through the forest with the grace of a gazelle and lose them. What a workout. You gain 1 physique.
Noise.
I will go to the hospital to clean up. I spend the week steeling my mind against the horrors of the hospital and make sure it is as clean as can be. I gain 1 mind, 1 physique, and earn 1 wealth. One day, patients whose voice had been cursed and replaced with piano notes will not stop talking. All the other patients are complaining that his voice is making the hospital even more depressing. Doctors had tried convincing him to stop talking, but to no avail. I will try to decipher what he's saying. You listen to his piano keys, but can't quite work out what he's saying. His sound gets progressively sadder and sadder. It starts driving me slightly mad. I lose 1 mind. It was on us in a heartbeat, or so the stories go. The earth shook, the air went still. Alright, Cameron, it's your turn.
What are the places that I can go?
The forest, the arena, the alchemy tower, the gardens, the palace, the tavern, the hospital, the slums.
No, I mean, like, what places can he go to that are open?
All of
That
them.
haven't been gone to yet.
Oh.
If you are the first...
He's at the start of the round.
Yeah, he's at the start of the week, so he can go anywhere he wants.
Okay.
Is there a mage tower?
Alchemy tower.
Oh, that's not mage. Somewhere that hasn't been gone to yet. A place that hasn't been gone to at all. I want to go.
Hospital.
Hospital just went to.
Yeah, I think the palace.
Go to the palace then.
Would you like to do administration work or attend the ball?
This time, I'll attend the ball.
You spend the week attending fancy gatherings. You gain 2 charm and 1 finesse. One day, the court jester approaches you. Would you like to learn how to juggle? He asks excitedly. I'll teach you everything I know for a small sum. You still have no money, but would you like to say yes or no?
Say no. Because of course I don't have any money.
Says the jester. He walks away disappointed. That evening, on the way home, you find a golden coin on the ground. What luck! You gain 1 wealth. Alright, Cameron, your turn.
Forest.
Would you like to chop wood or hunt?
Chop wood.
You spend the week cutting down trees for the village. You gain 2 physique and earn yourself 1 wealth. One day, you come across a group of people in the woods. From the expressions on the face, they appear to be lost. Would you like to rob them or help them?
Help them?
You confront the group and try to help them find their way back to town. You can't seem to figure out where you are and lead the group around in circles for hours. One of them asks you how you managed to find your way home at night. You don't exactly know. Alright, James, it's your turn.
Garden.
Would you like to landscape or meditate?
Meditate.
You spend the week in deep meditation. You gain 1 magic and 2 mind. One day, a beggar comes up to you asking for any spare change. Would you like to give him a coin or ignore him?
Give him a coin.
You toss him a sack of coins. You lose 1 wealth. He thanks you and walks away. The next night, you recognize him on a bench. You spot him eating what looks like a fresh roasted chicken. He sees you and smiles a toothless grin. You feel good about yourself. You gain 1 physique. You gain 1 finesse. You gain 1 mind. You gain 1 charm. You gain 1 magic. And that's it.
Get fucked. That's how I roll.
Alright, it's my turn. I will go to the alchemy tower to brew potions.
I'm gonna grab something to eat really quick. I'll be back for my turn.
Alright. I spend the week experimenting with different potion brews. I gain 2 magic and 1 mind. One day, an artificer stops by for a visit. She's adorned with magical gadgets and gizmos and is followed everywhere by her clockwork spider. The alchemists at the tower all go out on their way to impress the artificer, offering an array of potions and elixirs. As she's leaving, she adorns the most charming of the alchemists with a special trinket. The fact that she didn't choose you was a very humbling experience. I gained 1 charm. And then the world was a howling fury. Chaos, screaming, the sound of all we knew being pulled in half. Alright, Cameron, it's your turn.
I'd like to go to the... Library.
Library?
Oh, there's no library.
Yeah.
I want my person to steal from the poor.
So, the slumps?
Yes.
The pickpocket. You spend the week performing petty theft. You gain 1 wealth and 2 finesse. One night you hear cheering coming from an alleyway. Peering again, you see a crowd of men cheering on dogs violently ripping each other apart. One of the men spots you and asks, "Oi, would you like to participate in our little betting game?"
Beaten game.
Would you like to bet on dog fights or try to stop the dog fights?
I'd like to be part of it.
Alright. You put down a little bit of coin to bet on the dogs. Bloody brawls. You lose 1 wealth. After a night of betting on dogs making bloody messes of each other, you manage to earn 1 wealth. So that was a value of 0. Alright, Kevin, it's your turn.
What's open?
Everything but the slums.
Let's go to tavern.
Would you like to bartend or to drink?
Let's bartend.
You spend the week serving drinks at the tavern. You earn 1 wealth in tips and gain 2 charm. One day, the tavern throws its annual dart tournament. Would you like to enter or spectate?
How much finesse do I have?
7.
Yeah, sure.
You sign up for the dart tournament, ready to prove your dart throwing prowess. You play a decent game of darts and end up coming in 3rd place. You win 1 wealth. Alright, James, it's your turn.
Alchemy tower.
2. Clean lab or brew potion?
Clean lab.
You spend the week cleaning up noxious chemicals. You're paid 1 wealth for your labor and gain 1 physique and 1 magic. One day, you hear cries for help coming from the next room. Running over to investigate, you see that the alchemists there have accidentally created an ooze monster. How do you dispatch the ooze? Would you like to punch the ooze into submission, or blast the ooze with magic?
Blast it with magic.
Okay. You pulverize ooze into a puddle with an array of magical spells. The alchemists all cheer. You gain 1 charm.
You'd think you'd gain magic power too.
Alright, it's my turn. I am going to the forest to hunt. I spend the week hunting defenseless critters. I gain 2 finesse and sell the pelts for 1 wealth. One day, I hear a howl nearby, followed by a rustling of leaves. I stand and fight. I raise my weapon, ready to fight whatever's out there. A blur leaps onto me, out from the bushes, and knocks my weapon out of my hands. The beast slashes open my chest. I black out. When I come to, my whole body feels warm, and the gash in my chest has disappeared. I lose 3 magic. I gain 3 physique. When it arrives
You're
this
a war
time,
again now.
how will we fare? Will we once more rebuild, move on, be strong, or have we forgotten? Alright, Cameron, it's your turn.
Well, I think I'll... What is it called? I'll go to the arena and bet on stuff.
Alright. You spend the week placing bets on your favorite fighters. You gain 5 wealth. Oh my gosh.
Whoa.
During a match, another warrior's weapon is knocked from the grasp. You barely manage to avoid it. With a sickening crunch, it destroys the knee of a nearby bystander. He accuses you of causing him harm by not stopping the flying weapon. He takes you to court. Would you like to offer to settle or defend yourself?
Offer to what or
Settle.
what?
Offer to settle or defend yourself.
Settle, what does that mean?
That means like
Give them money.
Yeah, give them money, yeah.
I'd like to defend myself because it was not my fault.
You object, but you can't seem to convince the judge. He rules into the plaintiff's favor and orders you to surrender 2 wealth.
I still gained 3 wealth from that. So I guess it's okay. I'm still pissed though, he deserves to die.
Okay, Cameron. Cameron, it's your turn?
Is Alchemy Tower open?
Yes, sir.
There.
Would you like to clean lab or brew potion?
Clean lab.
You spend the week cleaning up nauseous chemicals. You're paid 1 wealth for your labor and gain 1 physique and 1 magic. One day, all the alchemists decide to take a break from work and instead throw a cantrip party. One alchemist waves his hand and produces confetti in front of him. Another spawns a seamlessly endless number of doves from his sleeves. Then all the alchemists turn to you to see what you can come up with. Would you like to do a simple trick or a complex trick?
Simple.
By snapping your fingers, you change your eyebrow color. Not bad, what the alchemists say. You gain 1 magic. Alright, James, it's your turn. James?
James,
my
come on, run.
Let's see here. Let's go to the hospital.
Would you like to clean up or tend to patients?
Tend to patients.
You spend the week diagnosing and tending to the sick. You gain 2 mind and earn 1 wealth. One day, the bloodletting leeches somehow escape from the containers. Leeches start floating into the hallway. There are people screaming everywhere as leeches slither towards them. Somebody do something, yells one of the doctors. Would you like to zap the leeches with magic or use yourself as bait?
Zap the leeches with magic.
You wave your hand, unleashing a wave of magic to disintegrate the leeches. The leeches all poof into dust. You save the hospital with your quick thinking. You gain 1 mind.
Nice.
Alright, I will go to the, let's see, the slums to fight crime. I spend the week outsmarting and beating up criminals. I gain 1 mind, 1 physique, and 1 finesse. Over the course of the week, I notice that I've been slowly growing hair all over my body. I've also noticed myself getting significantly stronger. I gain 3 physique. My ability to control the supernatural is fading, however. I lose 3 magic. One day, I feel searing pain course through me as my body contorts against my will. Fur erupts from everywhere and my teeth turn jagged and sharp. I can hear the screaming of those around me, but all I can think is how hungry I am. The next few hours are a blur. I wake up the next day in my bed, naked and coated in blood. I take a look in the mirror and notice I'm completely back to normal now. I feel like whatever all that was, it's all in my system now. The Yawhg, it's almost here. Almost.
Is it week 6?
Yes, it is.
It's week 6 already.
Yep. Cameron, it is your turn.
I need more money. I'm going back to bed.
Alright. You spend the week placing bets on your favorite fighters. You gain 5 wealth. While wandering around the halls between matches, you spot your former lover, Kelly. An awkward exchange happens, in which you want to know how much they're doing without seeming to care. After a few minutes, Jean, one of the most popular fighters in the arena, butts into the conversation. Hey Kelly, sorry to interrupt, but we gotta leave right away if you want to make it to your mother's in time. You say an awkward goodbye as they walk off holding hands. How do you feel? Happy?
I don't really care.
Happy?
I guess.
You feel it's good that both of you have moved on. This encounter, despite its awkwardness, was refreshing. You gain 1 charm. Alright, Cameron?
Let's go with... let's go with the forest.
Would you like to chop wood or hunt?
Drop wood.
You spend the week cutting down trees for the village. You gain 2 physique and earn yourself 1 wealth. One day, you hear hundreds of footsteps rumbling through the forest in your direction. It's an orc raiding party! What do? Hide, or charm them into not killing you?
Wait, what's the second one?
Hide or charm them into not killing you.
How much charm do I have?
7.
Hide.
Do you think they'd actually kill you?
You jump into a nearby ditch. The orcs all ride past you. Nice hiding. You gain 1 finesse. James, it's your turn.
I don't know. Let's see, yeah, the slums.
I destroyed the slums, by the way.
How'd you destroy it?
Because I was a werewolf, remember?
Oh.
Let's go to the tavern.
Alright, would you like to bartend or to drink?
Bartend.
You spend the week serving drinks at the tavern. You earn 1 wealth in tips and gain 2 charm. One day, an impromptu drinking contest is held. Would you like to enter or spectate?
Enter.
You down pint after pint, drinking as if your life depended on it. You ended up blacking out. When you come to, you finally find yourself in a home you don't recognize, and only your underwear. Your clothes are nowhere to be found, and you seem to be the only one home. What happened? Alright, it's my turn. And I will go to the gardens to landscape. I spend the week maintaining the plants in the royal garden. I gain 1 finesse, 1 physique, and earn myself 1 wealth. Over the course of the week, I notice more and more people setting up camp in the gardens. They appear to be protesting the lack of support for rebuilding the slums. I will join the cause, because I was the one who wrecked it. For the rest of the week, I camp out in the park, singing songs, dancing, and making witty signs. I gain 1 finesse and 1 charm. The storm arises in the night. By the morning, it still rages. For 3 full days, the tempest puts us through a grinder, drowns us, crushes us, ruins us. But then it ends. We see the graveyard our home has become. Our home. Does it anything yet live? Is it? Are we? Past saving? Alright. Cameron, would you like to be the leader, the builder, the conjurer, the doctor, the smelter, the tailor, the looter, or the town drunk?
This is kind of hard. I'll be the looter, I guess. Looking around for stuff.
Alright. You break into abandoned buildings and hoard together everything for yourself. You gain 3 wealth. You gain another 3 wealth. This hurts the survival effort.
It does?
Yes. Okay, Cameron, it's your turn.
I did it to help everybody, though.
Mm-hmm.
You did it to help yourself, you sicko.
What are my stats?
13 physique, 8 finesse, 5 mind, 7 charm, 7 magics, 5 wealth.
What can I do?
You can be the leader, the builder, the conjurer, the doctor, the smelter, the tailor, or the town drunk.
Let's do the builder.
You take it upon yourself to help rebuild the town by hand. You rebuild homes at breakneck speeds, impressing the rest of the survivors. This helps the rebuilding effort significantly. Other things, Cameron kind of hurting it too.
I thought that looting for the
No.
town would make it so everyone would get supplies.
Oh my god, Cameron, you are derp.
Alright, James, what do you want to be?
Conjurer.
Apparently,
You take it upon yourself to help conjure up supplies for the town. With your magic, you summon a large amount of supplies. With some effort, you're summoning more than enough lumber and food for the town. This helps the rebuilding effort a lot.
That's how you get supplies right there.
Yeah, that's how you do it, Cameron.
what do you do?
Cameron just sits there killing people. I thought I was helping everyone not be hungry.
I will be the tailor. I volunteered to weave and mend clothing for the survivors to keep warm. I managed to make a new set of clothes for every survivor. Morale increases and everybody is pretty excited with their new socks, scarves, hats, etc. This helps the survival effort a lot.
Oh, mine was tremendous.
And so, we set a plot about our tasks. Once more living our lives. This time in a way we might never have expected, or even wanted. But in the end, we were defeated. Those of us left struggled to put our home to rights. But the effort was futile. Doomed. The city bled survivors, eventually becoming a husk, a dead thing. And perhaps Yawhg was only partly to blame.
I blame Cameron.
Cameron.
I could have smelted all my gold into building materials, but I thought looting the stuff for everybody would work, but apparently it's not looting for everybody.
Cameron. You escape the ruined town with giant bags of coins, jewels, and other valuable trinkets. You move to a new city, living a life of luxury and elegance. Unfortunately, the new city you move to has their own horrible evil. The bike. The bike sweeps through the city, tearing apart everything you know. This time, when you go to the rummaging through the debris for valuables, you encounter a group of people doing the same. You get into a knife fight with one of them, which results in you bleeding out on a pile of rubble.
GG Cameron.
Kemmer, with crime rampant in the ruins of your former village, you decide to take action. Over the next few years, you build an underground fortress filled with magical gadgets to aid you in your quest. Criminals learn to fear your name as you end them, one by one.
That's it?
Yep.
Oh yeah!
James, the Yawhg traumatized you deeply. Despite everything
you.
starting to be okay now, something in you snapped. Maybe it was witnessing a baby floating face down in the water? Maybe it was when you found a man skewered on a fence, still squirming slightly, his eyes an empty void. Perhaps it was when you saw a group of kids that were trapped in the school had resorted to eating their rotting teacher's corpse.
Oh my god.
Whatever it was, you can't help but drink. You drink so much, you're not entirely sure what is real and what's an illusion. One day, you lose it. You look into a mirror and your eyes are empty, hollow. For me, I take off into the wilderness, trying to find a new place to live. After a few weeks of travel, lost and confused, I spot what appears to be a hunting party in the distance. They come up to me, weapons strong. Werewolf, we know of your crimes, one of them says. We know all of those you killed. Prepare to die. Before I can react, they're all on me. Suddenly, the fur bursts from everywhere, and I let loose a howl. The fight is long and bloody. It ends with the ground strewn with limbs and gore. Limbs and gore everywhere. My body is riddled with arrows and gashes. I've lost a lot of blood. And that is the end.
So basically, you took a whole bunch of people with you and died.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the reason why we all died.
James is a hollow shell. Cameron died. And I actually do a good thing.
I'm the reason why the story ended up badly, though.
Yeah, it was all your fault.
Alright. That was the end.